Well, let's look at our supplement regime for our blood and lymph. Hi, this is Dr. Peter Minke, and this is Minke Wellness. We have our kit, our whole batch of supplements have come in from Young Living, so let's look at these. We have two of our primary supplements on our list, which is this Master Formula Multivitamin. I'll talk a little bit about this, and then this Rehemogen. So let's talk about how to use these. And then we'll talk about the rest of this. So here's your basic program was the Master Formula and the Rehemogen tincture, and then we chose one or the other of the clove or grapefruit essential oils. And so what I've got here is, if you've not ever used an herbal tincture, there tends to be some settlement on the bottom, so I kind of tip it back and forth until it all clears up, and you can kind of look at the bottom and see if there's grunge. And so I should have pulled this off because I was going to show you. It's kind of hard sometimes to get these little plastic wrapper off. Here it goes. So here's this tincture, and so I talk about in terms of squirts, or sometimes they talk about half dropper fulls or whatever. But it's got this little dropper bulb, and whatever sucks up in one pinch of the bulb is what I consider one squirt. Okay, and so what we're going to do for this supplement regime is we're looking at doing 2 squirts a day of this. Now it says on the bottle, take 3 ml in distilled water 3 times daily. Okay, we're not going to do it that way. This is herbals. These herbals tend to be very potent, and so I'm just going to do 2 squirts a day. And if I feel like I really need more, but so here let me show you. So if I squeeze this thing and it comes up, that's going to be it's about half of a squirt. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, there's my 2 squirts of my Rehemogen, and depending on your taste buds. Okay, so here's the brown liquid. I'm going to go ahead and mix that up. I'm just putting it in water. Now I may decide that I'm going to go ahead and put my drop of grapefruit right in this, so that it's all wrapped up into one, because the grapefruit's going to be 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 drops of grapefruit. Now, here's my little concoction. Now, I might actually even add my 2 ounces of NingXia Red to this, so I just do it all at once. So kind of how I do things. But this Rehemogen is really particularly good for supporting and building and cleansing the blood, and then that grapefruit's really good for the lymph. So in one little concoction here, I've got my blood and lymph support, and so by the time you add that grapefruit in there, I kind of just taste the grapefruit. I don't really taste the stuff underneath. Okay, so that's going to do that once a day, and we'll talk about using some breathing and associated with that. But basically, once that's in my system, I'm going to breathe and invite that into the blood, and invite that the grapefruit into my lymph. And have that feeling. Take a moment or just 1 or 2 breaths to invite that to come into my body. Now, we'll talk more about each one of these things and what they do, but that's the basic mechanism for taking this, and I'm really talking about taking it once a day. I'm going to work up to it. I kind of feel like I need a little bit more aggressive support than that, and so I'm going to work on twice a day. But the bottom line is, when you look at how much is in this bottle, it says 18 doses of 3 half droppers. So if we times it's 54 half squirts. If we do 2 a day, that's 27 days. We're going to get through our month, you see, if we do 2 a day, right? So we bought 2 of these, 1 for me and 1 for Amy. And so 2 a day, 2 squirts a day, just once a day gets me that sort of consistent experience with it. Now, if you want to hit it harder or double up or any of the rest of that, that's perfectly fine. But for me, that's enough to give me this gentle boost. Now, here is my master formula, and that comes in these packets. And so again, this is this little packet of gold, and the benefit of having this supplement is, as we start to talk about flooding the body with nutrients, and we talk about breathing in and feeling the energy and feeling the connectedness, and really getting the nutrients and flood the blood, flood the body with nutrients, get this into the bloodstream, we have this amazing supplement that is entirely plant-based. Nothing in here has been manufactured. It all comes with the frequencies and energies of plant material. We can feel the sunlight. We can feel the energies of the earth in this. And so I really wanted you to have that experience of getting the blood, flood the body with nutrients on a multivitamin, multi-mineral kind of supplement, so that we're getting this broad spectrum, really get to feel what that feels like for this month, okay? And again, it's only 1 packet a day. I'm just gonna take it all at once. I don't care what it says on the box. I'm just gonna take it 1 time a day. I'll probably take it at the same time as I take my Rehemogen, and let it all work together. What does it say? It doesn't say in particular. Let's see. Sorry, I should have read this ahead of time. It's just, I guess it's just 1 packet a day. It doesn't say exactly when to take it or should take it a certain time or whatever. I don't see that it does. Directions: take 1 packet a day. Do not take on an empty stomach. So this is food, okay? And this is food, so it's perfectly fine to take it with food. So what I might actually do is I'll be taking my Rehemogen, do some breathing, let that come in, and then with a meal, I'll take this supplement, because it is supposed to be with food. And again, as a supplement, it's to augment or add to our food. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to experience this amazing frequency and energy of total vitality, total natural plant sources, for a widespread, very broad spectrum experience. Now, once we experience this and we really have that body, the feeling of what that is to flood the body with these amazing nutrients, then you'll know in the background, you'll have that intuitive preload, and you can say, at some point in the future, you go, I need this multivitamin. It might not be, you don't necessarily take it every day, maybe not. Maybe you're just feeling so good on it that you want to take it every day, that's fine. But we've got, next month is going to have another supplement program. So I know how this goes. I'm just introducing you throughout the year to these different supplements that you really know. At that point, you can say, I really am connecting to that. Okay. So that is the basic program. Now, you know how I feel about this Sulfurzyme, right? I'm going to be continuing with my Sulfurzyme, so I definitely don't want to be running out of that. Okay, and so the additional support that we had was the Sulfurzyme and the Allerzyme. So here's our Allerzyme, and these are those enzymes that I can take anytime I feel heavy, but particularly I want to feel what this is. These are helpful to cleanse out the system, and I take them before bed, like we took the DetoxZyme before bed. If you were carrying over the DetoxZyme, didn't order the Allerzyme, you still had some DetoxZyme, then fine, take your DetoxZyme, in this case, maybe 4 before bed, and DetoxZyme would maybe 6 before bed. But that's this one. Now the last supplement, well, there's 2 more supplements. If you went with the depending on which system you went with, you went the Slique CitraSlim, and these come in this packet of 3 capsules and this little gel cap. Now this is going to be every other day, okay, and I'm going to get this boost. This little cap here, this one here, has pomegranate seed oil, and that is absolutely amazing for fat burning metabolism. So we're going to be really working with this to help with these are fibers, these are other things. We'll talk more about it, but that's just going to be every other day. And so we'll work with that as part of it. Now, I know that I'm not trying to overload you, but if you're with me on the NingXia Red, then we've got this as extra support. Like I said, I might add this in, and probably will be adding this in at the same time I do my Rehemogen and my Grapefruit. I will add a couple ounces of NingXia Red to that. Now, you notice that NingXia Red has settlement, so it's not a juice, people. This is not a juice. This is a whole wolfberry in nutrient infusion, and so you actually have to get that to shake up a little bit to get the parts that settle, because this is a whole wolfberry puree with the other juices in there. Yes, there are some juices in there, but the basic foundation of this product is the whole wolfberry puree. So it is not, it's not just a juiced product. So anyway, that's going to be extra boost for the blood system as we build that. Now, that's our supplement program. I mean, I did mention we have the clove as well, so we'll be exchanging the clove. I'll be doing extra boost in NingXia Red and adding clove to that. If you want to do clove and grapefruit, one of each, or if you just bought the clove and just 1 drop of clove in with your Rehemogen, that's fine. It's not going to be this magical component, but. That was the supplement program, and now there's also this lifestyle support program that we have going on. And here's our Cel-Lite Magic. You can see ours is kind of a bit old. We've been using this for a while, and this is going to be helpful for our massage as we go through that part. And this is all part of our lifestyle change. And then we have the personal products, personal care products: shampoo, bath gel, conditioner, foaming hand soap. And if you have not had these, I just love the smell of this. If you have not smelled, if you just make a comparison, just get the one that you already have, and you smell the essential oils in these products, and there's just no comparison. There's just an amazing, you can just feel how vital those oils are in these personal care products. So start making those changes to switch over to these Young Living personal care products, and those are the products we had as the support. Now again, as I mentioned, if you didn't have enough of the Sulfurzyme, that you probably needed to order this again. And that would be, it's hard to make a choice. We're going to have to make this lifestyle change at some point, where we really do need to make these changes over to these non-toxic personal care products. Because if we're adding those toxins in every single day, and it happens every day, then we're just, and then what's the point? I mean, I'm not saying what's the point of taking supplements, because we definitely need the supplements, especially if we're adding toxins every day. Then we need those supplements to help us detox. But we're kind of, working against the whole thing. So we definitely want to make that switch and get these things cleaned up so that we can get the full benefit of these supplements. So this is the program we're going to go on. Again, every other day is going to be our CitraSlim if you haven't done that. But every day we're going to take 1 packet of our master formula. Again, if you're on a budget and you're splitting this with your spouse, then each of you take every other day. Take 1 packet every other day. I'm going to keep going with my Sulfurzyme as needed. My Rehemogen is, again, just going to be 2 squirts once a day, and I'm going to add my essential oil to that, either grapefruit or clove, with my NingXia Red. Okay, that's the program, and we're going to have a good time this month. So tomorrow we're going to talk about doing some exercises and get the lymph stimulated. So I'm going to talk about that with breathing and some actual exercise. Can I say that? Is that okay to have an exercise in a wellness program? I don't know. We all hate exercise, right? I think you'll find this one's very doable. All right. So I hope this is a helpful overview for how to take your supplements, and then we'll talk about each supplement and how they work in the system, and we'll do some breathing with those. But for right now, I just wanted to go over the basics of what this is going to look like and how to use these products that you're physically seeing in front of you. And you go, wait a minute, I ordered all this, and what am I going to do with this? Okay, so that's the basics, and don't worry too much about it. If you have questions, shoot those questions out to me, on the Facebook page, if you're on the Facebook group, if you're on there. If you're not on the Facebook group, you might consider jumping over to the Facebook group. But even so, I monitor the comments all the time, both on the Minky Wellness and on the Facebook group. So just let me know, and we'll try to troubleshoot for you. All right. Happy wellness. We'll see you tomorrow.